The Endocrine System by me, Isaac Sivapon. Let's begin. The questions I will be answering for the endocrine system will be the who, the what, the where, the why, and the how. The who of the endocrine system. The endocrine system is a system of specialized glands and tissues within certain organs of the body. They possess the important purpose of regulating the body's hormone balance in order to achieve homeostasis. In layman's terms, homeostasis is the perfect balance of a person's hormones and just overall health in general. Not only does the endocrine system regulate the body in a state of balance, it also supplements it by utilizing specific hormones to control processes like metabolism, growth, stress, and even reproduction. As you can see, I have an image of a person going through puberty and growing up in the right side. The what of the endocrine system. The endocrine system consists of many ductless glands within the body. As observed, the glands included in the endocrine system are the gonads, the pancreas, the adrenals, the thymus, the thyroid, the parathyroid, the pineal, and the pituitary glands. The hormones the endocrine system secretes are classified as amino acid derivatives, peptide hormones, and lipid derivatives. As you can see on the right-hand side, I have a map of the human body with the endocrine system glands properly labeled. At the top of the hierarchy, in terms of importance of the endocrine system, that role will have to fall onto the hypothalamus, which is essentially the control center of all of the hormones. The where of the endocrine system. The hormone structure functions similarly to wooden shapes with holes because some hormones are designed for specific receptors on target cells. One factor of the receptors is that some hormones are lipid soluble or water soluble due to the cell membranes being made of lipids. This means that not every shape can go inside any shape easily. Some examples of the hormones produced by each endocrine system glands is the thyroid gland, which produces hydroxine or T4. There's pituitary gland, which produces thyroid stimulating hormone or TSH for short. There is adrenal glands, which produce epinephrine, which is, as we all know, is adrenaline. There is the pancreas, which naturally produces insulin, the ovaries that produces estrogen in women, the testes, which produces testosterone in men, and the pineal gland, which produces melatonin. The when. These are usually triggered when there are changes or imbalances within the bodies. Simple factors such as temperature, stress, metabolism can easily offset the state of homeostasis or even demand a certain response. One common example of the endocrine system demanding a certain response is the fight or flight. It is a common phenomenon that requires increased amounts of cortisol or adrenaline for said situation. Let's say, for example, in the scenario that you happen to run into a bear that is getting ready to maul you. Naturally, the body produces and distributes more adrenaline to itself, so that way said person can be better suited for either fighting or escaping that dangerous situation. Another example would be if someone were to ingest a large amounts of sugar, and naturally the pancreas will produce more insulin and glucagon to break down the ingested sugars and the resulting glucose from that large intake. And this is more of a passive process, but the pineal gland distributes melatonin in our sleep, so that way our bodies feel better rested when we wake up. The why of the endocrine system. The reason for this is to allow the body to maintain homeostasis, which allows the ideal balance of conditions for the human body. Too much of an imbalance can cause complications such as various hormone disorders. A couple of the diseases commonly associated with the endocrine system is diabetes and hyper/hypothyroidism. This is when the body has difficulty managing the blood sugar and glucose levels. There is also goiters, which results from low iodine intake, and there are issues of thyroid or parathyroid resulting in hyper/hypocalcemia due to the inability to regulate calcium levels within the body. Naturally, the resolution for that is calcitonin. Finally is the how of the endocrine system. The endocrine system releases these hormones into their own surroundings due to them being ductless, which places them in the bloodstream. While they do secrete those hormones, they don't just get immediately distributed. They need assistance from the other systems in order to reach the proper part of the body. Naturally, this is where the circulatory system comes in. The circulatory assists the endocrine system by circulating the secreted hormones through the bloodstream when the body demands certain chemicals for regulating its various states. Another system that helps the endocrine system is the nervous system, which helps by triggering these responses in a chemical domino effect that coordinates the supply and demand of these hormones via the hypothalamus present in the nervous system. That is all. Thank you for your time.